Let's get this way. We're going to start the official tour. Let's come in here. We're following the same road as straight. It's not a long area. Well, yeah. Yeah. So you want to slide tropical rainforest. Then we have sometimes bracelets and anklets of jade. But this is an interpretation of what a tomb would look like from the Maya, the indigenous people of the past. Okay, and the mask, like I said, jade mask, the mask is of the sun god, Kinitahao. Kin would be the factor for one day. Ahao is the sun. So you combine that Kinitahao, the sun god. So Kin is one day, okay? One day of the rising of the sun. Look at, so when you look at here, imagine a nice temple out of you. Look at the starry night when you live. And similar how they live. Look at the tent area here. They burn inside stoves and so on. Look how they live. They have these stones like this one is what they used to grind. See, they use a piece of the drum and palm. And remember that they pour them and let them here. It's very hard and dangerous work because when you do like that with your machete sticks and you cut the rope, you die. There was no support. A lot of men die like that. You're high and when you do this, and your machete misses. Rope's down and you fall. You don't cut the tree there after the crack. Yeah, we don't get some. Yeah, you can't, because you only touch the bark. You don't damage your tree, so you chop the tree. Everything top the same tree. We have trees out there that sit on the mountain. This is the main part of the late 18th and early 19th century. So this is the started the living here for 3 months, and then they used to bring the stuff out of donkeys. A donkey would carry 5, 10, 15 years for a stop. See this guy here now? That's a happening here. That's a machine. He's passing the donkey through the stop. That time we were getting there with the donkey, we were really big. 6 people would have to go like that. It's a common street. So here we do what we call, see the cover there? This is a cistern made out of wood. We take the wood, combine it tightly to bands out of metal. This is where they have the different tools. Many years ago, we planted a lot of cane, and they would get the cane, they squash it, and they made sugar. That is an area we call Indian church. Why they call it Indian church? Because when the people went there to get cane and venture there, they found the Maya temple. So they call it Indian, and the Spanish killed and brutally slain the Maya, and they built a church in the area, so they call it Indian church. It is a sugar mill. But look at this area where they used to process the sugar. The syrup would come there, then they take and they boil the syrup and they make the sugar. We today ship the sugar, we purify white sugar, or we get black sugar. We also sell the molasses as well. Okay? So sugar is still a big product today because we are members of the European Union. We have a preferred market, a preferential market in that area where we sell our sugar. Now here is the scene I told you about. Look at this. This is what we call a chiclero camp. Chiclero is the same word chicle. The men would go there, they would be under their sheds at night. You had to sign a contract for 3 months to be out there. So men would go, and maybe a wife was pregnant, she had 1 month to have a baby. When he came back 2 months, the baby was 3 months already. But they would go there and you sign a contract for 3 months. And what they did, they would cut the jungle vines going there, and they find these big trees we call sapadilla. The sapadilla tree, you look up the bark, and you see they cut the head, then the sap comes pouring down. The sap will come pouring down into a bag right here. See the bag here? Jeremiah. This bag collects the sap. They bring that sap, they put it in here, they boil it, and they take a stick like this, and they will turn it up and down. Boiling the sap, they boil it in good consistency. Then this board here is where they take soap. They put soap on their hands so it does not burn them, and they take it out, chicle, bubbly, and they mold it in the box like this. And you have your type of dress code. This is what a typical Caribbean or what you call a Caribbean Indian house would look like. Okay? Inside how they live, and they have their special drums they make out of deer hide. these are conch shells that they grow. I don't want to put my mouth on them because we can go no more of the this is good purified water. Now this area here takes you like the downtown Belize city, the paths over your heads. You go there and you're walking them at night. You have the main building, look at colonial style windows, the little swing doors, see the old bikes there. Then you're passing here. This is Mr. Lord, His Lordship, Mr. Clifford Davies, Justice of the Peace of the Supreme Court, the way that they get up and sign. Something like when he lived up many years ago, they recreated their building. Then remember the bricks I told you they brought from the United Kingdom. See the type of brick right there? These build as well. See the trolley here that's not right at that working? This would be, you would be this if you were in the door. British logo here. We were in that area as well when we became a colony. Then Mr. C. Biddle was a very important fellow. He was a stationery and grocery. This is more or less how they had their buildings that they used to sell, right? But this gives you an illusion of downtown Belize City walking and what it would look like at night. So it's a scene maybe dating back to the late 18th or 19th century. And when you're going there, the British are on the street, you're not people on the street. You have a church, you know, but there you're going to see a lady keeping on the lady with the lighting through a window. You see which fellow is passing. So you have a sewing machine in the back there, but you'll see a lot more. Look at that nice sewing machine back there. Big one. It's a big one. The ones you have to spin with your hand and your feet. Back here. Yep. And the way we made them, like I tell you, look at all these buildings, solid wooden poles. Same here. That's how we used to build all mahogany wood, all stuff like that. Then we have the barber shop here. They really used to have them. That's how it used to be at the time. And this is just a church.